welcome back to my channel. I hate long intros, so we're gonna get right into it. Okay, this video is another sort of gag gift, prank crochet gift thing. I know, two in a row. I've actually been planning this one for a little while, and I am so excited about making it. A little backstory, my daughter's best friend recently had a birthday. I will call him Kay. Kay and my daughter have been friends since kindergarten. They had a funny little conversation a few months back. My daughter asked Kay what he wanted for his birthday, and Kay, being the sweet and slightly chaotic soul that he is, said, "I don't care, anything. It can be a rock, and I'll be happy. I just want you to come to my birthday party." Which, first of all, oh my god, that's so cute, so sweet, and so silly. Also, be very careful what you say around a chaotic crocheter like me because you might just get it. So, the prank or gag gift part of this present is that I'm actually crocheting him a rock. I'm not sure if that's better or worse than a real rock, but it's definitely funnier. I ran through a few ideas and decided a plain no frills, no whimsy rock was the plan. My goal was kind of to make the shape sort of how I made Stony the Stone, which is from Little Misfortune. If you like video games and you like horror adventure style games, I highly recommend that one. It might be horror themed, but it is so cute. Misfortune is adorable. 10 out of 10. I would absolutely emotionally upload over that game again. Loved it. Anyway, back to this crocheted rock. Kay is super sweet. He genuinely is one of the kindest kids that I've ever met. He has a whole collection of plushies that I've made, spanning the many years that he and my daughter have been friends. It's really awesome to know that they're loved. It's hard to know if some kids will like plushies or appreciate handmade gifts. I have been very fortunate that people in my life really do love the things that I make, so that makes this silly little rock plushie even better. I think this crochet rock turned out really well. I feel like I got a pretty distinct rock shape. One of my biggest fears when I started making it was that I was worried it wouldn't be obvious that it was a rock, and my daughter would give it to Kay, and he'd go, "Why did your mom crochet me a gray blob? What is this?" But he didn't. When my daughter gave it to Kay, he got really excited and said, "Oh my god, you got me a rock," and I absolutely loved that. He said that he really liked it, and that makes me super, super happy. I am really glad that it turned out so well because I wanted it to be the right amount of funny but also sincere. Gag gifts can go sideways really, really fast, so that's something that I worry about when I start projects like this. This one turned out, so I'm really, really glad about that. I know you might be thinking, where is Kay's real gift? Don't worry, he had a real one after the gag gift. The real gift was something that I knew he would really, really like, a whale plushie. Another little backstory, Kay has come to the convention that I vend at once a year, every year that I've been to it. It's kind of become a little tradition. Last year, while I was prepping for the con, my daughter was showing him some of the stuff that I was working on for my table as I was making it, and he loved the whales that I was making. It's funny because he got a glimpse into the behind the scenes of my con prep and got to see things that I made as I was making them. He's really, really sweet, and I know I keep saying that, but he really is. He told his dad and his grandma that he wanted to come to my table and get one of the whales I was making. In the end, he didn't end up getting one at the convention. I think the Funko Pop vendors stole the spotlight for him, and in his defense, I too spent way too much time looking around the Funko Pop shelves. I can't help it. Some of them, they just have such an amazing setup, and their stock is, oh, just have to look at all of the things. And the con was total chaos the entire weekend. So, so much chaos. I don't even remember seeing him before he left or even saying goodbye to him. So I wasn't able to give him a whale then, but that's okay. I am making one for his birthday, and I think that's just as good. My daughter and Kay had a lot of fun at the convention last year. They ran off to wander the entire convention hall and left me to man my table alone for what felt like hours. Okay, it probably wasn't even a whole hour. I'm just being a little dramatic. But if you've ever vended at an in person event like that, then you know the deal. There are big waves of excitement, and then there are these little stretches of quiet where everyone is off watching the cosplay contest or sitting at panels, doing other little convention events. It's a lot of fun, but sometimes you sit there drinking your warm monster and trying to grab a snack out of your bag. before the next wave of chaos and fun come back. And I am glad that they had so much fun. I hope that they have fun again this year too. We're still a month and a half away, but that is a fun thing that I think we're all looking forward to. Man, I am off topic a lot today. I am sorry. But back to this whale. Kay's favorite color is green, so obviously I had to make him a green whale. I went back and forth on what color to go with, but I think this one is the right choice. I almost went with this bright neon green, you know, the kind it's like almost a little too loud, but still kind of cute and funky, but I decided that this color was perfect. It's got a fun spring, kind of summery green, with just a touch of it being almost cartoony. It's one of my favorite green yarn colors ever. I gave it some plain black eyes for a really simple face, and I think it's cute, and Kay loved it. You might think that the video will be wrapping up at this point, but you're wrong. Kay has two siblings, an older brother A and a younger sister C. C was very, very little when my daughter and Kay were first friends, and I was worried that she wouldn't understand why Kay was getting birthday gifts, and she wasn't, especially because they've always been plushies. So I made her a little gift too, so she didn't feel left out. Also, me being the oldest and often being told, you're older, you know better, or you understand, you're not a little kid while growing up, I think it's total garbage. So I also make Kay's brother A something too. Nobody gets left out. Nobody gets to see their younger siblings treated entirely different just because they're younger. So, yeah. Anyway, C really likes colors. I don't know if she has a favorite color now. She hasn't any other time that I've asked what her favorite color is. She just says she likes all the colors, which I think is adorable. Me too, C. Me too. I have had this rainbow yarn from Karen. I forget the name of the color, but I mean, look at it. It's so pretty. A few years ago, I made this ball bunny plushie. So we went with the ball animal theme again. I made C this cute ball cat, and I absolutely love how it turned out. I kind of want to make one for myself, but I really, really don't need to do that. I keep saying I want all of these things, but I have enough plushies. I don't need any more. I mean, I don't think I need any more. Not right now, anyways. Probably. Um, the pattern for this was just something that I made up. I don't know. It's a ball. That's all I got, man. It's a ball. I was a little worried about this yarn color just pooling in a weird way, which is pretty much always a concern with variegated or multicolored or what is called self-striping yarn. That is a whole mouthful. I usually just say variegated yarn, but sometimes when I talk to other people, they have no idea what that means. Self-striping and multicolor are kind of self-explanatory, and that's fine. I'll just explain it every single time, and one day I'll say variegated yarn, and everyone around me will know what I'm talking about. At least that's the plan. I did make this little ball bear to go with his ball bunny. I figured a regular brown bear color was good. I gave it a little light brown mouth and a little black nose and a pretty neutral expression. I was kind of in a hurry to get it all done, so I don't have more of it filmed. You just get to see the final product. A really likes Five Nights at Freddy's, so I thought that this would sort of be in that realm. Just a plain bear. I probably could have given it a hat. I should have given it a hat. I didn't even think of that until right this second. Oh well, there is always Christmas. The ball cat really didn't have a lot of sewing. It sure feels like it, but it was just two ears, a tail, and then embroidering a little pink nose. I really like how it turned out. I heard from my daughter that A and C both like their little ball animals, which makes me really happy. So everybody was happy and liked their gifts, which is awesome. And now that we're at the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you like watching me make these little gifts. I definitely had so much fun making them. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more, hit the bell button to be notified when I upload next, and thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!